Her name was Janine. She told me Zion was a place, and she'd been, and she could take me.
Sprawled out under clouds of marijuana, she told me life is what you make it. Then she took my hand and begged me to escape with her.
Lying on the soft summer's grass on her back, she could stare backwards in time and become illuminated by the ancient lights of distant suns, palm to palm. She could transport us both to a place that was so great as to be at the same time both sinful and essential. I told her she was too young. At this, she laughed a timeless laugh and calmly, coldly informed me,
I've never been young. I have never been young. I am destined to waste away. I was born just waiting to decay.
Salvation is in the sexual act. I love the love that comes from being worn, and when I am worn up, I will be holy. A relic for all men, and for none, for no one will have ever owned me. Her name was Amelia.
With a heart like a bubblegum-scented lollipop. She's simply a child in a woman's body. The heart shell only disguises her unripened child.
She said she loves the love of older men.
She calls it love. I call it rape. She, an unaware victim with an impaired self-concept,
has learned to love the touch of those above, groomed to grow through the pain and think of nothing but love.
She calls it love. I call it rape.
I told her I can take her away. She told me Zion was a place, and she'd been, and she could take me, and the Mecca, Jerusalem, Nirvana were all just the same, just names for sensations.
I call it love. I call it rape.
But she seemed so sure,
so happy.
Her name was Alicia.
Away in a manger, he lies down beside her. She adores the way this man can manipulate her mind.
He 30, she 15. He told me I daub her with the heavy brush of antiquity. By my hands, I age her, just so we can become one. Seek temporal parity. This city is like a black hole. Static in time. Get too close and it will tear you to shreds just to help itself grow.
Before she learned what lay between her legs, clock had a tick, but now time is of the essence, and each time the clock ticks, it shakes her spirit like chants of the underworld. Each ejaculation of this cradle snatcher acts like ungodly fertilizer on her young existence. Her innocence washing away.
Her name was Amy. Her